How are you? With the wildflower. Hi. Elira, welcome. Welcome to the Loveship. Lisa07, hello. How are you, Lisa? Sam, hi. Chris Allen, hello. Amy, get out of here. Amy, listen. Jess isn't here right now, but hear me out. Let's end her streak tonight. How? I'm doing well. How are you? I'm doing great. How are you doing? It's not nice for you to... Listen, if Jess wins tonight, I'm retiring from live. Hi. If Jess wins tonight, I'm retired. I had to change accounts again because... Well, I'm sorry, Lisa. Amy. Amy, if you love your mother, you'll do this for me. Your mother loves me. Do this for your mom. Amy. There comes a point in your life where you have to choose between Jess and your mom. Don't be choosing Jess over your mom. Looking strong, thank you. User94, thank you for the follow. Jamie, hi. Look, I've never begged for corgis before, but I need literally everybody on here to load up your coins and corgi the fuck out of me tonight. Drop so many corgis tonight. We cannot let Jess win. We need 30 corgis because Amy can't keep up with 30 corgis. Rihanna can't keep up with ducks. They can't keep up with 30 ducks and corgis. We need 30 corgis. This daddy makes me feel things. Well, you're welcome. I've been up for 3 days and haven't eaten for 3 days, so I'm exhausted. We'll eat some food, girl. If your upper lip is Christmas and your lower lip is Thanksgiving, can I come visit sometime in between? Hello, Rihanna. Brianna, listen to me, Rihanna. I cannot. Kathy, hi. Rihanna, we need to end Jess's streak tonight. We cannot have Jess win 9 times in a row. If Jess wins 9 times in a row, I will retire. Rachel, hi. I need corgis tonight. No ducks. Only corgis. Amy, thank you so much for clicking my little heart thing. I don't know what this does, but thank you. Do I know who Luis Miguel is? I do not. Are you Albanian? I'm Alaskan. No, I'm not Alaskan. I'm Antarctican. That's what I meant to say. Looks like you're retired. That's been. I am gonna retire if I lose tonight. I'm sure he'd be happy for something in there. I don't know what it does either. You look like him. Well, thank you. Brianna, how dare you? Have you ever been to Saw Con? No, I have not. I had a cat with one eye named Ken. Aw. It's 5 a.m. so food doesn't know. Rihanna, I'm not playing with you tonight. Don't be dropping ducks. Corgis only. Only corgis tonight. Listen, there's 80 people in here. If everybody just drops 1 corgi, I can defeat Jess from the Corgi Duck Championship. There's no way people can drop 80 ducks. We need to be Team Corgi tonight. Stop dropping ducks. Stop dropping ducks. Never drop a duck again. I'd like to point out that I have not sent a single duck. Thomas, thank you so much for making that corgi shake its ass, and I'm going to follow you back. Everybody who drops a corgi, that's another thing. You drop a corgi, your boy following you. I'm going to follow you back for a corgi. I appreciate you, Thomas. Add your Angela, thank you for the follow. Hello. Hi, Cody. He's so disappointed. TikTok won't let me buy coins because of... Well, Lisa, I'll have your mom do it for you. Everybody who's new here, click the follow button. Double tap that screen. Click the star. Is the star still next to the little heart thing? What happened to the subscriber button? Because we need 69 Love Rangers. 19, unacceptable. No, not ducks. Only corgis. Matt, hello. Allie, thank you so much for the follow. Your mom's sleeping. Go wake her up. This is important. This is important tonight, Lisa. Jess is at 8 wins in a row. She cannot get 10 in a row. Otherwise, I have to get her a real-life duck. This can't be happening. I cannot have a real life dog. Thank you for the roses. Oh, you love me? Thank you. Thank you for love. But how is enough about me and corgis? How is everybody else tonight? What y'all got going on? I'm gonna surprise him. Smelly Belly, thank you so much for the follow. Magic Fingers, hi. Tice Able J, thank you for the follow. Alright, it's pretty toasty in here. Hannah, hi. Ken, I almost cold called you today. I need a pep talk. Well, Amy, luckily for you, you can book a phone call or FaceTime with me. Link is in the bio. I'll pep talk you for 30 minutes. Maggie, hello. Lahan, hi. How are you, Lahan? Ashley D, welcome. Where are all my sugar mamas at? Where are all the sugar mamas and sugar daddies? I need you right now. I never needed you like I do right now. I need all the corgis tonight. We cannot let Rihanna and Amy and Jess win. Same place mine is. I'm looking forward to seeing this. No. I'm okay. Unfortunately, I had to put down my dog last week. I'm sorry, Lahan. That's so sad. I was like, I'll call Ken and make him be nice to me for 30 minutes. But I was working. Aw. That's so sad. Hello, Missy Ann. Sam Clean, hi. I think the duck is funny. No! Ducks are not funny. Hi, Damon. Only corgis. User 24, hi. Sam Clean, hello. Paul, welcome. Ducks are not great. You could just be nice to me and tell me I'm smart and funny for free. For everybody who drops a corgi, I'm going to tell you how smart and funny you are tonight. Diana, hi. And the corgi is funny too. Sam Clean, thank you so much for the follow. Smart and funny people drop corgis tonight. You look like someone I dated. I look like every white guy ever. Let's be real. Brayden, hello. David, welcome. Kristen, hi. Mel, hello. Stefan, thank you so much for the follow. The best people drop ducks, so I'm not worried. Team Corgi. Team Corgi tonight. Megan, hi. Okay. Sorry. Leader 28, welcome. Ivan Q, hello. Logan, hi. Rihanna, you're really going to drop duck champions right now? I want to send a corgi tonight, but I can't. Everybody's disappointing me today. You have to keep track of how many you send. I'm keeping track, don't worry. Shannon, welcome. Amber Noel, hello. It's right before payday, oh no. Borgo Monado, how are you? It's 3-1. Rihanna, you've sent 3 ducks. You've sent 4 ducks, Rihanna. Where am I at? Genesis, I'm in the Loveship. Thanks for being here. I'm going to scroll up and count your ducks because I thought you sent 3 ducks. All right, Rihanna has sent 1, 2, 3. 4. You did send 4 ducks. Wow. I can't believe you would do that to me. I have a toxic friendship. I don't know how to leave without them talking shit about me. Let them talk shit. Alan, unfortunately, people are going to talk shit. Let them. But don't stay a prisoner in this toxic friendship just because you're afraid of them saying shit about you. If you know your truth, that's all that matters. If you know you're a great person, it doesn't matter what they say. If they hate, let them hate. And watch the money pile up. One owes me $300 and doesn't want to pay me back. One uses me as a punching bag. Yeah, fuck those friends, Alan. Not literally. Pause. But fuck those friends. Here comes Liquor. My stomach is disappointed in my drinking all those energy drinks for 5 years. I'm sure they are. People will talk shit no matter what. Facts. Might as well walk away now. Yeah, you could do anything, everything for everybody, and they're still going to talk shit. You could be perfect and people are going to talk shit. It happens. That's life. And I'm really upset that there's 4 team ducks right now. These are people who are immature for their age and call me childish. Yeah, they seem very childish, Alan. Alan, we will be your friends in here for $300. Just kidding. You have another date tomorrow, Rihanna? Where are you going? Labu0481. Hello. Thank you so much for the hand hearts, Boo Bear. You're the best. So sweet. Alex, hi. I'm counting hand hearts as corgis. Hi from Oklahoma City. Mommy from Oklahoma City. Hello. How are you doing tonight? Hello, Fred. Sushi? You found us a new spot? Ooh, fancy. Hi, Fred. We'll be your friends. Just not on Sundays. Yeah, on Sundays, I'm not anybody's friend. Your boy chillin' on Sunday. Herbie, hi. How do I date Britney Spears? That's a good question, Ryan. You could become a backup singer of sorts. You could... I mean, backup dancer, not a backup singer. I think backup dancer is the best way to date Britney Spears. So have fun. Have fun with Britney. Thank you so much for the rose, fan. But she'll only date you if you're a backup dancer if she's dating somebody currently who's way hotter than you. Which she's married to that one guy who's, he's a dime piece. So go for it, Ryan. Become a backup dancer. She loves cheating on dime pieces with backup dancers. I'm going to DM her a video of me twirling. She'll love a dance partner. Fan, thank you so much for joining my little heart team. I'm starting to get a little nervous. I am a major planner and like to be informed. I'm the exact same way, Rihanna. And he's a wild card and bit sporadic and spastic energy. Question. Alara, hit me with that question. Suzanne, hi. Xavier, hello. Megan, hi. Jonah, welcome. Mina Stone, hello. Timothy, hi. Ramad, hello. Rick, welcome. Veronica Gonzalez, hello. I feel the need to ask questions to figure out some things on my end, but also not sure of the right. These are people who are insecure themselves, so they use to make them feel good. Right time, everyone is so sensitive nowadays. Having been in a relationship with a major narc, reading red flags is the first thing I do. Timothy, hello. Filipina, hi. Rihanna, why do you keep scrolling out? Where do you keep going? Jessica, hello. Tanya, welcome. Thank you so much for the big love, Amy. Big loves count as corgis. God is my grace, hi. Bridget Diamond, welcome. Plastic Fantastic, hi. Just ask me if I like the live. Like you were editing it. Oh, that's weird. Thank you for the finger hearts, Bridget. Did you like the live, Rihanna? How is it I cannot make the mistake of passing prejudgment? Alara, it doesn't. The pre stuff doesn't matter. How are you? I'm great, Bridget. How are you doing? So I'm gonna scroll up and pause on this comment. So how do you not make the mistake of passing prejudgment? Just chill. Just enjoy the good stuff. Enjoy the good stuff in the beginning. while the good stuff in the beginning is happening, look for red flags such as poor communication. Poor communication is one of the biggest red flags ever. We don't like somebody who can't communicate what's going on. Hey, I'm about to be busy. Somebody who just disappears all day. You know, we show our best versions of us in the beginning. And if in the beginning you're showing me you're a bad communicator, I'm going to communicate my needs for communication. Like, hey, if you're going to disappear all day, if you could like give me a little heads up, that'd be awesome. You know, I'm not going to say it so passive aggressively. So you can say it in a more compassionate way or caring way. You know, like, it would make me feel more important to you if you could just, if you're going to be busy all day, you could just let me know. You know, like something short and sweet. Set your boundaries from the beginning. If someone's a bad communicator from the start, red flag. Look for the major red flags. Everything else, just enjoy. Don't be like, oh, it's too good. It's too good to be true. Are they love bombing me? You're not going to know it's a love bomb until it's a love bomb. And a love bomb is an explosion of love, and then the smoke clears. Where did it all go? Somebody could just be a good person in the beginning, and it never stops. They never stop being a good person. But ultimately, you want to look for communication skills. And when you get into a conflict, is there conflict resolution? Or do they shut down? Do they gaslight you? Do they stonewall you? Do they give you the silent treatment? Those are the people who are like, communicate your needs, communicate how you're not okay with that sort of treatment. And if they're not willing to change up, let them go. What it said is a positive experience. And just being in our lives. I hate toxic immature friends. It's not fair to me. I'm sorry, Alan. Been talking to 2 Tinder guys for 6 weeks. Every other week, he goes MIA. No text for 2 days. Then says he was busy. Nobody who likes you is too busy to check in, at least. I'll let you know that they're going to be busy. If you gotta come back and tell me you're busy, he probably means, hey, I was busy with my wife and kids. I told him it made me feel like I was not a priority. He's doing it again now. Yeah, you've communicated your need, and I'm proud of you for that. I mean, you've communicated how you feel about it. And he's not willing to change it up, drop him. But you said you're talking to 2 guys? Talk to the other one. Jenny, hi. Thank you for the rose, Brianna. Thanks, Ken. Much appreciated. You're welcome. Just enjoy the good while it lasts. Elira, if the good is going to end, enjoy it while it's still good. And when it starts to not be good, get out of there. Ada, hello. But it's really hard when you have dated a narcissist, when you have the trauma, because not everybody who goes through a narcissistic relationship develops a complex post-traumatic stress disorder, CPTSD, which is from prolonged abuse. But a lot of people who date a narcissist do come out of a narcissistic relationship with a CPTSD. And the problem with the CPTSD is it develops a fearful avoidance in us. Too many green flags, we try to turn red. We think everything is too good to be true. If somebody treats us well, we're like, are they love bombing us? Are they marrying us? So a lot of the times I'll kind of like keep my mouth shut and listen to the other person talk about how they view love before I share my thoughts. You know, it's a little harder for me because I do have all these videos. You can probably get an idea of how I view love by just like scrolling through my videos. But let the other person talk. Like don't talk too much if you have a history of attracting narcissists. Let them talk. Let them tell you how they feel about love and how relationships should be, and instead of mirroring you and just agreeing to everything you say, because that happens. Narcissists will just agree with everything because they're mirroring. But that's the reason I don't like everybody on Narc Talk who just throws around love bomb this, love bomb that. Like terrifying people who have a CPTSD already, which makes them on red alert at all times. It makes them terrified of any sort of positivity as it is. You know, any sort of positivity, they don't really trust it. They don't really believe it. And you're just scaring them more with everything's a love bomb. You know, like Just enjoy the good while it's good. You're gonna know if it's a love bomb, if they hurt you, if there's conflict and they just don't care. They just shrug you off and the mask slips. They don't care. They have no empathy. Like, oh, I know what you are. I've seen this before. I'm out. Thanks, but no thanks. Check, please. I was with them for 6 years. How do you know you found the right person? You know you found the right person when they're willing to listen to how you feel. And they're willing to see your perspective and care how you feel about this situation, that situation. If they're empathetic, if they compromise, if they communicate, that's the right person. But you need to become that person first. You need to become a good communicator. You need to make sure you're somebody who's good at setting boundaries and compromising and talking through things first. And then when you find somebody, you don't accept less than that. And then that's the right person. You know, soulmates are made. Or the one. Maybe not soulmates are made, but the one is made. You know, it's a decision. You just have to keep choosing each other. Keep choosing to work through things. Keep choosing to compromise and communicate and respect each other's boundaries and wants and needs in life and in a relationship. No one knows how I view love. I don't have any videos. Same. Linda, hello. Mina Stone, thank you so much for the follow. It does make things hard. I'm still trying to stop apologizing for things that aren't even my fault. Yeah, it's very, very common when you're a people pleaser or when you've been through abuse and you just want people to love you and appreciate you. What's your advice on someone not active in talking to you when you aren't together? On someone who's not active in talking to you when you aren't together. So an avoidant, so you're in a relationship and when they're with you, they talk with you, but when they're apart, they're not talking to you. That's an avoidant. So an avoidant person, they're constantly trying to escape the relationship, Kaylee. So when they're with you, you'll notice that they're usually on their phone all the time. And when they're not with you, you're like, bro, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Because when you're with me, you're always on the phone, but you can't respond to a text. You can't pick up the phone. They're an avoidant. They're constantly running from the relationship. You can communicate your need for your partner to check in with you here and there throughout the day. Like, look, I understand you need your space and you don't really like to be on your phone when you're apart, but it would make me feel so loved and appreciated if you could just check in on me every once in a while, just see what I'm up to, ask me how I'm doing, let me know that you love me and that you're there and that you're thinking of me. Just here and there, and just check. It would make me feel so loved and appreciated if you could do that for me. Rihanna, how dare you send a dog? You know, communicate your need for your partner checking in and just touching base here and there. But if you're dating an avoidant, they're going to be like that through the entire relationship unless they're actively working on themselves, unless they get therapy. Because some avoidants do become aware. There's some avoidants that come in here that work on themselves. They heal. They become better partners, and that's an awesome thing. Like, it's so awesome when we actively try to fix the things that are quote unquote wrong with us. You know, our own toxicness. And the way to figure out where you're toxic is sit there and be like, okay, what triggers me in relationships? What makes me want to run? What makes me want to yell? What makes me want to scream? What makes me want to shut down? And that's where your toxic trait is in your pain points. Your toxicity is in your pain points. The things that make you want to shut down, run away, fight, scream, call them 1,000 times. That's the stuff that you need to work on. How do we get out of the roommate stage after 9 years of marriage and 4 kids? You need to, that's some couples counseling. I cannot, that's some deep. You've been married for 9 years. You have 4 kids and it feels like a roommate. We need a couples counselor there. Highly recommend couples counseling. Allie, thank you so much for all the gifts. I'm back. I had to go explain to my mom that I love her, but ducks are forever. I'll still try to fall back, but it's making, just tell me everything. This is why I didn't. Hello, handsome. Hello. Lucian. What's with the ducks? Don't worry about ducks. Sun corgis. And I quote Sai, is this a Ken thing? Appreciate the advice. He's very active in conversation in person, but not when we're apart. Yeah, he sounds like he probably has a dismissive avoidant attachment style. Kaylee, I would recommend the book Attached for you. If you really care about this relationship and making it work, read the book Attached, because you're going to have to learn how to set boundaries with an avoidant and mean them when you set them. Don't let them push back. Don't let them walk all over you. Because an avoidant people, everything's on a spectrum. So not every avoidant is this close to a narcissist. Some of them are this close, but they're still very close to narcissists. Like they just are. Some avoidants are more healthier than others. Some avoidants are self-aware and understand there's a problem and they work on themselves. Those are the ones who are the furthest thing from a narcissist as you can possibly get as an avoidant. But a majority of avoidants think there's nothing wrong with them. There's nothing wrong with the way that they think. They think that's how love and relationship should be. They think love and relationship should be roommates. They want a cat as a partner, not a dog. But the book Attached, Linktree in the bio, go to my Amazon store, is a great place to start if you are an anxious person or even a secure person and you're dating an avoidant, just to learn how to communicate to them. Like, understand the workings in their brain a little bit more and why they are the way they are and how you can approach them. Because it's also very important, if you're going to set boundaries, if you're going to communicate your needs with an avoidant, Kaylee, which your partner sounds like they are, it's very, very important because they're the most fragile out of all the attachment styles. Avoidants are so fragile. They're fragile little eggs. Any little bit of anything that feels like criticism to them will make them crack and shut down and hide in silent treatment and build a wall. So if you're communicating your needs, you have to use I statements. I feel this way. I would feel this way. Not, you don't do this. You don't do that. I statements. Make your feelings and your needs about you. And not attacking them for not being good enough. Just, I need this so that I can feel this way. If Ken gets more ducks than corgis during a live, we can get a real live duck. No, I don't want to. I have no motivation, like no energy to self-start at all. Kristen, I'm sorry that you feel that way. Allie, thank you for all those gifts. Back in the car. Rochelle, can cars be in space? We're literally in space. This is the Loveship. Thank you for being here. If you're new here, click that follow button. I appreciate it so much. Follow me on Instagram at SuperKenGaming. This comb ball. How dare you? TDS, hello. Kenjamin, so this guy that I've been on a couple of dates with is moving. Tanya, welcome. I don't know when, but it's in the plans, maybe about a year or so. This will be a big move as it is. International, it all works out. This would mean a major move for probably. Is it a duck Ken gets? Great advice. You're welcome, Lex. I feel a lot about this, but what are your thoughts about this? International, if it all works out, that would mean a major move for me, probably. I mean, Rihanna, if you want to move international for someone, go for it. If you want that international love, you want to be Mr. Worldwide, Rihanna, go for it. I ain't judging you. Or see, there we go. Canis Corys. What's up, homie? Ola's kiss face. Zach Attack, thank you so much for the follow. Oh well, don't get it, but he will bring just a real loving, breathing duck. Mr. Worldwide. Come on, you're better than telling Rihanna to move to another country with her boo. Come on, sauce. If a guy likes you, will he make fun of you? Sure. I tease my partner all the time. Kiss face, thank you so much for the follow. I think teasing is fun. It's not for everybody though. Some people can't take the teasing. I meant not specifically about me, but in general. In general, moving to another country. Me personally, no. I would never. You're not catch. You're not catching me on 90 Day Fiance as one of the fiancéers. Like, I'm not talking to somebody from another country. Like, maybe Canada, maybe. I like Ken, I tease him. I think he likes me. He likes it. Nah. If we're in a relationship and somebody's like, look, I'm moving to another country, I'm not following them. Like, unless we're pretty deep into the relationship, we have the conversation about it together. Teasing is only natural in my opinion. I love a girl who teases me. I like to tease. Not as a fiance, but yeah. I would never be a fiancéer on 90 Day Fiance, but I may or may not be on the next season of 90 Day Fiance. Britt, hello. He's American and we went to high school. We went to high school together, so it's not on 90 Day Fiance. Fiasco. Hello, Gianna. Why do I teach this? I feel like we have, in general, as a society, a negative view on anxious attachment. So my goal is to help anxiously attached people see their worth and learn how to set boundaries and see red flags and not let people walk all over them. Hello, Daddy. Hello, Nico. How are you? What about you, TDS? Why do you also teach the fellas, though? Regina, hello. 8 more days until you're at 69. Let me brush up on these languages right quick. Rihanna, is your guy you went to school with, he's going to another country? Lauren, welcome. Imelda, hi. To get people into their heart, bro. See, I'm the opposite. Everybody on my end is already in their heart. A little too in their heart. You made my day, you make my smile. Amber, hello. You know, it's like a lot of people on this side are anxiously attached, or they've been or they're like survivors from narc abuse because they're, you know, empaths or anxiously attached people and people pleasers. So it's really important for people with good hearts to learn to set boundaries and learn to see through people's bullshit. Yeah, his plan is to move him and his mom to Colombia or Costa Rica. You're getting rehome in 8 days. What is that? What country is being discussed? How was that? I agree with the boundary part. TD, as your first name's Taylor, right? Or am I misremembering? Sophia, hello. I saw your answers. You'll have to brush up on Spanish. Getting new daddy in 8 days or 69 days over. You're gonna move on to a new daddy TikToker, Nico, in 69 days. I appreciate you sticking to your guns, though. See, all right. So you mentioned a book that I made a note about, like a couple months ago, that I need to read, because you're more like into energies and things like that. Sophia, hi. Of course not. You're my favorite. Thank you. Gianna, hi. I forget what it was about, but I made a note because it sounded interesting. Becca, hi. Manuel, welcome. Hi from Arizona. Manuel from Arizona. How are you? What you doing? Love the action taking. Thank you. Thank you. I'm always trying to learn. I'm always trying to learn more stuff, even though I added it to my notes like 4 months ago. I eventually get to it. I have so many notes in my phones of books I need to read or things that people have brought up that I need to look into. I just love learning different perspectives on whatever and how it can connect to human psychology. Thank you so much for the raccoons, Pamela. Alara, welcome. Shima95, welcome. Naomi, hello. Dallas, hi. Maria 2021, welcome. What's my truth? Your hair is gorgeous, thank you. My truth pertaining to what? Like my goal? What I'm trying to give back to the world? Phone kept freezing up on me. Sophia, thank you so much for making that corgi shake its ass. You're the best. Hello, Jess. What do I want in life in general? Ginger J33, hello. You got a corgi. What do you say? Thank you. I did say thank you. And also, I'm going to make sure I follow you back for sending that corgi. I already follow you. What do I want in life? I just want a nice, comfortable life with somebody that I love, that's open and honest, and I really want to, even if I can change the world just a little bit, like just turn the world slightly, like spin it faster towards empathy, towards people who are loving and caring. You know, that's what I want. I want people to, if you love somebody, just show it. You know, a lot of the times we, instead of loving the people that we say that we love, we defend our egos instead of our love. And I want to change that, and I hope that I change that just a tiny bit. Give a little more compassion and empathy in the world. Because I feel like we are in a pandemic of narcissism and entitlement, and we need to change that. You know, we need to stand up to the narcissism going on in the world right now and be like, nah, bro. I am not going to let you disrespect me and give me anxiety all the time. You know, we can compromise on things that you love, but you know what I love? Peace. So we need to compromise on my peace as well. What's your advice on finding a good man after healing from a breakup? Well, Becca, the good news is if you are healed, when somebody's not being a good man, you're going to kick them to the curb, Becca. You're going to understand, like, this person is hurting me, and you're going to communicate your hurt. And if they're not willing to change around your hurt, if they're not willing to respect your boundaries, if they're not willing to care that you're hurt, on to the next one. But you need to make sure that you are the kind of person you want to date before you find that person. You need to understand what you want in a person. What does that person look like? And are you them? Sophia, thank you so much for the hearts. And don't accept less. Don't accept less than your standards. You know what hurts you in relationships. You know what triggers you. Find somebody who's not going to trigger you. Or find somebody who's willing to work through it, talk through it when you are being triggered. Stand up. Hello, Sebastian. I can't stand up. On my way to work, just pop in to say hi and a corgi. To piss off Amy and Rihanna. Thank you, Sophia. He's got a corgi, you tell me it was smart and funny. No, I said whoever sends a corgi is smart and funny. Sophia, you're so smart and funny. Thank you for making a corgi shake its ass. Hello, Taylor. So, update on Chisme. Do I love myself? I do love myself. I used to not love myself. I used to love everybody else more than myself. But I'm learning to put the mask on myself first, Taylor. I'm learning to stand up for myself and set boundaries 100%. Rocky Guzman, hello. I missed a video message because I needed to defend Justice Street. You were right. I was right. So damn right. Please teach me to set boundaries. No, it's okay, Taylor. Oh, here we go. I'm not... What kind of truck do you drive? I don't have a truck, Lilo. I drive a 3027 Loveship. We're literally in space. Thanks for being here. He posted a screenshot on Twitter of a girl telling him she loves him. Oh my God, Ken, you were right. I know, Taylor. Taylor. We don't need to say that I'm always right, Taylor. But every single time I go live lately, people have been coming in here and being like, bro, how'd you know? Don't tell me he's right on something. I'm in shock because homie deadass started talking to me. Well, Taylor, you knew deep down, you knew as well. You just didn't want to believe it because I'm the same way. I know that I'm always right, but even I'm like, no, Ken, this time you're wrong. Even I don't want to be right, but I just know. Like we're not as unique as we think we are. You know, when it comes to relationships, it's all patterns. It's all patterns, like, and all the patterns are the same. If somebody acts this way, it means fill in the blank, always. Hello, handsome. Hi. Cassie, thank you so much for the follow. I'm not one of those people. They say you realize Ken is right, and then say the rest of your life starts. Exactly. The day you realize that Super Ken is always right is the day the rest of your life starts. Hello, Jess. If homie is collecting females, he sure is. I'm unique. How dare you, babe? You're still winning, Jess. Unfortunately, Jess, you are winning right now. Nikki, hi. We need more corgis, y'all. We need 5 more corgis for me to be in first place. It's the day my life ends, but okay. So you laugh, I'm funny, just say. I'll say if you drop a corgi. Team Ducks. We are what makes us unique are our interests, not how we love. How we love is not unique at all. We're either monogamous lovers or we're polyamorous lovers with a mix of attachment style in there. When it comes to loving people, we're not unique at all. Sorry. But our interests make us unique. Our interests and our style makes us unique. But when it comes to how we love, we're not unique. Only dogs. You were saying that last night. Just kidding. Laura Gorms, hello. Phil Seth, welcome. Sarah, hi. Kathy Hudson, welcome. And Martin, hello. Sophia, thank you so much for making that Corey shake. I appreciate you so much. He's so mean to me. Tell me I'm not unique. Jess, you literally love exactly the same men as I do. You're literally the same as me. We match. Anna Martin, hi. You're one of a kind. Jess is not one of a kind because I am her. I am Jess, but as a man. We love exactly the same. I literally don't even care. Anna Martin, hi. Puffy the Bird, welcome. Jojo, welcome. You saw me losing. I'm gonna retire tonight if I lose, and it looks like I'm retiring. I could be so mean to Jess. I'm the most loving person in the world to Jess. How dare you, Rihanna? Also, Graham says hi. Hello, Grandma Jess. You're so beautiful tonight. That was for your grandma. He's alive and retire. Rihanna, it is 8-3. No, that's high. Hi, welcome. He literally told me he's gonna steal my grands. And my cat. I can't help it. Okay, just making sure I was right again. You are right, Rihanna. But Taylor, yes. You need to love yourself as much as you love people. And that's something I had to learn to do as well. As the other Taylor came in here and asked, you know, like, do you love yourself? That's an important thing. Like, do you love yourself? And loving yourself is putting on your mask first when the airplane's going down. You know, you got to put the mask on yourself first so you can be the best that you can be for your partner and for your relationship. So you need to protect your peace. You need to protect your heart. Did anyone get the recorded where he said I was right? I mean, unfortunately, I did. I'm being a player. Cat, welcome. Hi, Mr. Killer Smiley. How was your day? My day was great. How was your day? Cat, hello. How are you doing, Cat? Litzy, hi. Sophia, welcome. You're gonna steal your grandma and your cat, but not give you a duck. Right now the score is 8 ducks to 3 corgis, so I have to retire tonight. Cat, I'm doing amazing. Thank you so much for asking. Mara, welcome. You're not gonna retire. I am gonna retire. I can't let you get 10 wins in a row. So what are boundaries? Boundaries are any sort of protection you have against a pain point. Something that triggers a protest behavior in yourself. Whatever that is. And it's all different for everybody. And nobody's boundaries are wrong. And for a relationship to be worked out, the boundary has to either be respected or compromised around. Because, you know, there's 2 people in a relationship, and both of your needs are important, and both of your needs matter. Quit scaring people like that. 8 to 3. Look how smiley he gets. He's not going to retire. I am. All the redheads making my man just... Seth. My hair's metallic brown, but thank you. It's not red. It's not gonna hurt it. She definitely deserves a duck if you want to steal her grams, and cat can be fair. So boundaries can change with growth and healing. They can, yes. Boundaries can for sure change with growth and healing. I feel like some boundaries, no matter how much you grow or heal, will change. Brittany, thank you for the follow. For example, a boundary like. I feel like not cheating is not a boundary. Like, that's just a given. You know, there's some things that are a given. Respecting the relationship is a given. And some people are okay with things that other people are not. Like, polyamorous people are okay with you sleeping with other people. Me, a monogamous person, is not okay with that. You know, it just depends on the person. And I don't feel like monogamous, polyamorous are healed versus unhealed. I feel like that's either just what you are or you're not. Brittany, thanks for the follow. Can you give us a real life example? I sure can. I sure can give you a real life example. Going to the clubs. Taylor, I don't know if you go to the clubs, but you could be in a relationship where you're with a partner who does not like a girl who goes to the clubs, but you like going to the clubs and spending time with your friends. So we need a compromise. If you're going to go out, can you be home by 11? She's like, absolutely not. I'm not coming home by 11. But I can do midnight. So his boundary is don't go to clubs. Her boundary is absolutely not. I love going to the club, spending time with my girls. So you compromise. Be home by midnight. Be home by 11. How about midnight? Sure. Now our boundaries are closer. And then his issue is the club's like, sure. You can go to the club, but I'm coming with you. If it's to the bars, to the winery, go by yourself. She's like, okay, I can do that. Now the boundaries are touching. She still gets to have fun with her girlfriends by herself. And his anxiety gets to chill a little bit about her being out all night and being in the club. You know, we have 2 boundaries. Compromise makes them touch. And I feel like that's important for anything. Whatever bothers person A doesn't bother person B. Neither one of them are wrong. There's nothing wrong with hanging out with your friends by yourself. And there's also nothing wrong with not wanting your girl in the club. But if she does not want to compromise, like, no, I don't have a curfew, I want to go to the club with the girls on my own, then he can simply say, okay, like, then this isn't going to work. And he's not wrong for walking away, and she's not wrong for saying, no, I want to go to the club alone. Neither one of them are wrong. They just unwilling to compromise. That relationship was never going to work. There's going to constantly be problems. Like, we need to find people who are willing to compromise around our boundaries, willing to compromise around things that make us happy, make us unhappy. Otherwise, we're just going to have this gap of our boundaries just staring at each other, and we're just screaming at each other because we're so far apart. You know, the closer we can, the more we can compromise, the closer our boundaries get, and we can talk to each other with compassion and softness because we're right next to each other. But if we're over here, of course, we're going to be screaming at each other and yelling at each other all the time. Because look how far our boundaries are. They're this far apart. It's just never going to work. It's never going to be healthy. My goal was reached by. Hello, Ken and Love Rangers. Hi. Boundary is given. What if you don't understand, then you're not supporting you every day? What's the difference between a narcissist and an empath? I think an empath is somebody, it's a fancy word for an anxious attachment. An empath is somebody who sacrifices themselves for love. You know, they sacrifice themselves. They give every little bit of themselves through compassion, and they just want to heal everybody and fix everybody so that they can finally be accepted and be loved. Like, I'm going to sacrifice all my boundaries. I'm going to sacrifice every little thing just so you finally love me. Like, oh yes, do whatever you want. Do you love me now? No, you don't. I'm going to keep sacrificing till you love me, but I'm never going to be loved. And then a narcissist, everything's just self-serving. You know, low empathy, grandiose, leeches. They use people. You know, narcissists can never unionize. They'll never sacrifice themselves for anything or anybody. They'll sacrifice everybody and everything. Raven, thank you so much for the follow. Or make sure you have no parts to share. So boundaries are personal preferences. I think so. That's how I feel boundaries are. I think they're personal preferences, yes. Sorry for the buzzing, y'all. Do you, with your definition of boundaries, you're explaining how people have created conditional love, and the world needs much more than that. I mean, I guess my love is very conditional. I'm not going to love you if you're going to disrespect me, and if you're not going to respect my boundaries, I'm not going to love you. So yes, my love is conditional. I will love you on the condition that you love me, and loving me is protecting my peace, and I'm going to protect your peace as well. I'm going to make sure you feel secure, safe, and loved. And that's what I want back. On the condition you make sure that I also feel secure, safe, and loved, I will love you. Otherwise, I'm going to love somebody else. For sure. For sure, love is conditional in that sense. Because I am not going to let you abuse me and stick around because I love you. That's called trauma bond. I ain't about to trauma bond myself. Do you have a boundary issue with me? Because you're always yelling at me. Yes, Taylor. My definition of an empath is somebody who's codependent. Yes. Thank you so much for the turkey, Jess. Streets of turkey. That's why they attract each other. I agree 100%, Taylor. That empaths and narcissists attract each other. because they, you know, they feed into each other just like an anxiously attached person and an avoidant person. Ideal time after breakup to date again. I feel like I need more time, and it's been 3 months. I think your time to heal after a breakup is dependent on you. I feel like everybody needs like a minimum at least 2 months. But if you've gone 3 months and you still feel like it's too early, take more time. It's up to you. We all heal at our own pace, but I don't feel like anybody can heal faster than 2 months. I mean, that's specifically on you as a person. It depends different for everyone. Vaughn, I didn't see your comment. Apparently Ken has a boundary with me ignoring me in the chat. I think his definition is not narc, but more like setting boundaries. I believe you can explain this better. No, but I agree with what you're saying. I do think an empath is a codependent for sure. I feel like empaths just sacrifice themselves, like somebody who's, you know, codependent, which is an anxiously attached person. You know, anxiously attached person's more codependent, and then an avoidant person is more hyper independent. But our goal is to be interdependent. You know, we want to be able to step in either side when the time calls for it. Do you easy to trust? So Sandra, how I deal with trust is I assume the best in everybody. You know, like I'm gonna assume the best in you. And depending on your actions, I'm either gonna trust you more or trust you less. So is it easy for me to trust? Not 100%, no. You gotta show me I can trust you 100. But in the beginning, I gave you the benefit of the doubt. Ken's gonna have my grams, my cats, 25 ducks, and tons of turkeys, but I have 1 duck. An empathetic person has the ability to empathize with others' emotional experiences. Yes. Which is literally anybody that isn't avoidant or cluster B. I don't feel like an empath is a magical person. I don't feel like empaths are these wizards that they think they are. You know, I think empaths are people who have been through a lot of trauma, and they can pick up on changes in people's tones and body language a lot faster than the rest of us can. I find it, like, I consider myself an empath, but I'm definitely my empathicness comes from childhood trauma for sure. I find it funny with ignoring me because I can hold a conversation with myself. Like it's a gift and a curse to be able to pick up on changes and notice behavioral patterns like that. You know, it's a gift because it helps me sift through shady people faster than it does others. But it's a curse because of, you know, how I got it, how I got this gift. I find it funny with ignoring me because I can hold a conversation with myself. Reliable Adria, hello. Eliza, welcome. Okay, I'm back. I'm having combos with him and coming back in. Codependency is learned behavior in order to obtain love and appreciation. I personally feel like they're cut from the same cloth. I think being an empath comes from trauma. That's how I feel. The way to describe Jess is how I feel about him, which is different from me, but very nice. I feel like you're narcissistic, maybe teach on this viewpoint. Part of me wish I wasn't an empath because I'd probably be more narcissistic. I was like he did, making ethnicity. DMs. I have had some very productive conversation with myself. Yeah, I know he's not. I'm challenging him. Yeah, I definitely have narcissistic traits for sure. I definitely idealize love, which is a narcissistic trait. I make content on TikTok, which is a bit of a grandiose thing to do. But I'm a very deep ocean of empathy, which is again a gift and a curse. And those are about my biggest things when it comes to narcissism. You know, like my idealization of love and success and things like that. My heart is close to pain. Sort of. I do pretty good at opening my heart in moments. I don't like to talk about myself, but he totally ignores DMs. I do totally ignore DMs. The thing is, letting my independence take a backseat and let him take care of me. I feel so selfish. I do definitely close my heart up a little bit. And pass in funerals, not ideal. But I try to not pain myself again. It's obvious you're better than that. When I don't hear from someone, I do my best. Am I ready to open up 100%? I try. You know, Jess gets the really good sides of me. Not the open me crying and spilling my heart out sides, but we'll get there. You could be incredible if you wanted to. Thank you, Taylor. You could. Taylor, you are also an incredible person. I appreciate your kind words. With the wildflower, hello. Ken's been my rock all the time lately. Yes, I've been really supportive with Jess, but have I been opening up? No. But Jess doesn't need all that dumped on her right now. Justin, hello. Some of us have privilege to be a part of that. You know yourself well. I do know myself well because I'm very hard on myself. I'm constantly trying to work on myself. Always. Yeah, funerals, I just want to run away. The emotions are too strong for me to deal. Megs Lee Cruz, hello. That's why you have to stop. Nazahai. Like a lot of the times when I'm going off on rants, I'm talking to myself sometimes. You know, like sometimes I'm yelling at myself. Like sometimes I'm like telling things that I need to hear. Do you not see the world will be hard enough for you? Very, very true, Taylor. He's coming to my mom's funeral, so he's gonna have to tough it out with me. Are most people generally happy? I don't know. I've never thought of that before. Are most people generally happy? I'm a generally happy person. I feel like I'm pretty good at being a positive person and loving and caring and happy, always trying to make everybody laugh. You know, but I also have my moments of being down. They don't last long, but they come, and they'll last maybe a day. Like maybe I'll have 16 hours of feeling down, but then I'm right back to being me. I don't know about majority of people. I feel generally happy. Who in here feels like they're a generally happy person? It can be very difficult for sure. I consider myself an empath, but I'm not sensitive. When you're yelling at me, you're talking to yourself. You aren't talking to yourself. No, because Rihanna, you and we're not even a little bit the same. But a lot of the times I will be going on a rant and I'm just ranting to myself, really. Like sometimes I need to hear things. I don't know if it's just me, but you hardly ever feel genuinely happy. It feels like a show. I'm sorry, Eliza. Eliza, you've been going through a lot. You've been put through the ringer for the past few years. So I completely understand why you would feel that way. But Eliza, hopefully hanging out with us more is going to help with your happiness, help cheer you up a little bit. I'm positive, but I wouldn't say I'm generally happy, really. So a lot of you, so Gold Priest says they're genuinely happy. I can act happy really good. So a lot of people in here not generally happy. Not today, but generally, yes, I'm pretty happy. Guns rants are the best, thank you. Ranting makes me happy. I feel like we are very much the same in a lot of areas, but when we aren't the same, the same as it's a polar opposite. Being genuinely happy is tougher for some individuals. This makes me feel like there's something wrong with me, but maybe you're right. Maybe it's just what I've been through. I definitely feel like it's been what you've been through. Like, Eliza, you're a great person, and you're going through a separation right now that you've shared with us, and you've went through all that abuse of loving somebody, trying to make a relationship work with somebody because you had a business with them, with kids, and trusting that they weren't doing what deep down I feel like you knew. You didn't need to come in here and ask me what was going on in that other country while he was living away from you and your child. You knew. Deep down you knew. And then you got the confirmation. It's a lot. You're a trusting, caring, loving, kind person, and somebody's going to appreciate you for that, Eliza. So I understand why you're not feeling happy. You went through all that. You've went through being the only person showing up in your relationship. But it's going to get better for you. Promise. And accept so much from ourselves. I honestly don't know what to do. Him and I broke up last Thursday. So Laura, you're going through a breakup. You're going to need a lot of time with your friends. Spend time with your friends. They're going to help you get through the breakup. You're going to want to focus on your pillars in life. Friends, finances, family, fun. Like, try to distract yourself as much as possible with your friends. Make sure you're taking your showers, brushing your teeth. Sometimes that's all you're going to be able to do in a day. I don't know how long you were with this person, but you're over here saying, I honestly don't know what to do. Start with waking up, getting out of bed, brushing your teeth, getting into a shower. Climb back in bed if you have to. But make sure you're still taking care of yourself. Make sure you're eating, trying to eat at least. If you're going to drink with friends, don't drink alone. Like, I was very lucky when I was going through my breakup a year and a half ago. I had a really good friend who's like, if you're going to drink, you're not going to do it alone. You're going to do it with me. Like, I'm not going to let you drink alone. That's not happening. So if you're going to drink, be with somebody. Don't do it alone, because I'm not going to judge you if you want to drink and numb the pain every once in a while, because I did it. But hang out with your friends as much as you can. Brush your teeth. Take a shower. You can work on something artistic. I would write. When I was going through my breakup, I wrote a lot. So you could do that. Work on some sort of hobby, anything you're passionate about. And then simply just go to sleep and wake up. Go to sleep and wake up. Go to sleep and wake up until it stops hurting. There's going to be a lot of days you wish you didn't wake up. And I'm sorry that you're going to have to feel that. I'm sorry that you're going to have the peace of being asleep, and you're going to wake up and be like, I sure wish I didn't do that. I sure wish I did not wake up. Please let me go back to sleep. Laura, those days are going to happen a lot, but you're going to get through them. One day you're going to go to sleep and wake up, and you're going to be like, it doesn't hurt anymore. It doesn't hurt anymore. And then you're going to go to sleep, have a dream about them, wake up and be like, fuck, it hurts again. But then you're going to go back to sleep, and just slowly the pain's going to fade. I promise. I promise, Laura. Why is my ex watching my Instagram every day after a breakup? It's been 3 months. He could be hoovering. He could want you back. I feel like if an ex is watching, They're just, it's their way of saying, hey, I'm still here. It could be hoovering. I don't know anything about them. I don't know if they do have a narcissistic personality disorder. Nancy, I don't know if they're borderline. But if they're watching, they want you to know they're still there. They may not necessarily want a relationship with you, but maybe they want the validation of you reaching out because you see that they're checking their stories. And they're like, yeah, I still got you. I can have you back anytime I want. That could feed into their validation. But either way, Nancy, if you're done, be done. But if you're not done, make sure you get your power back before you get back in there. Like whatever it was that ended the relationship, you need to go back into that relationship with all the knowledge in the world. If it's a personality disorder, then don't do it. Run while you can. You escaped. Congratulations. I feel like I really believed he was being faithful just because of how he saw it affect me last time. Well, unfortunately, Liza, he was not. I think he was able to dissociate that and make himself believe he was single. And that I should have known was going to happen. My breakup, I was thrilled after. Those situationships of, you were thrilled after a breakup, Rihanna? When does a breakup stop hurting? Been almost a couple months and I'm still not over him. It depends on how long you're with them, how deep the trauma bond is, if you had a trauma bond. It's really a person by person basis, unfortunately. For me, I've never had the pain last longer than like 3 months. Me personally, it's never been longer than 3 months where I'm not ready to get back out there. Gotta go, friends. Make sure I win. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. It gives me peace and hope. When is the right time to pursue someone new after breaking up? When you feel like you're healed, when you feel like you're emotionally available again, when you feel like you're able to let somebody into your heart, that's when. Only 3 months. My ex tried from 2015 to 2020. You're him. You're live. I am live. Hello, Kelly. Lindsay, welcome. Hi, Paul. He was engaged the whole time with another girl. I found out about his ass. I want to be the father of your children. I was the happiest I have ever been after my last relationship when he was gone. Are people here above 30? Bonds look different at every age. So yeah. Yes, I'm 31. Desiree, thank you so much for the follow. Your voice makes me fall asleep like ASMR. It's soothing and calming. Good. Then I'll give you some ASMR. Your boy's going to go to sleep. It's midnight. I love and appreciate you all so much. Please drop some corgis for your boy while I do the ASMR. While I ASMR out here. Click the follow button if you're new. Follow me on Instagram at SuperKenGaming. I love and appreciate you all so much. You're all so wonderful and so beautiful. And how dare you drop all those ducks for Jess. You're also wonderful. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. If you want a FaceTime with me or phone call, link tree in the bio. Book one. If you want these lights behind me or any of the books I talked about tonight, link tree in the bio. Go to my Amazon store. I love and appreciate you all so much. Enjoy the rest of your night. Click the follow button if you're new. And congratulations to Jess for being the nine-time corgi duck champion in the world, unless somebody drops like seven corgis. Get her duck. It's only 9 in a row. She has to win 10. So you know what I'm going to do tonight? You know what I'm going to do, Rihanna? I'm going to have a secret live at like 4 o'clock in the morning so that I can win my belt back. Almost slipped there. While all of you are asleep, while Rihanna's snoozing and Amy is snoozing, once I hear Jess start snoring, your boy's going live. And I'm going to get my belt back. Almost slipped there. But I'm up at 4 a.m. Then at 3 a.m., your boy's going to be live. All right, I love you all so much. Good night. Enjoy the rest of your night. I'm gonna do a secret live. Good night, Daddy. Goodbye, everybody. Good night.